we used to see in the 80s. What made Hearns and Duran and all the, Leonard, all these great, Pinnell, I mean, one after another. What Hagler, what made them so? Yeah, they were special generational talents. I get it, but they all wanted to find out not how good they were, how good could they be, and to find out what's in that room. And there's only one way that you can do that, to challenge yourself with special talent. And very few people have the appetite for that, the inclination for that. Mr. Crawford, he does.
That was world-renowned, legendary trainer, commentator, Teddy Atlas, right? Teddy Atlas was asked, does he believe Terence Crawford could defeat Canelo Alvarez? And Teddy Atlas' response was, weight class cannot stop Terence Crawford. For all the time he'd do it, but weight class cannot stop Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is that great enough that he could beat anybody, right? But Teddy Atlas said something that was kind of interesting to me. He said, what makes Terence Crawford great is Terence Crawford wants to find out that he's the best, right? He wants to find out if he's the best and find out how great he can be, right? And in order to do that, you have to challenge yourself, right? Now, he mentioned Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Roberto Durant, and Marvin Hagler, and Pernell Whitaker. He mentioned those guys because those guys fought each other and those guys wanted to see how great they could be. You notice whenever Teddy Atlas is asked about guys that want to be the best, right? He always put Terence Crawford's name in there, but you never hear him mention Mayweather. You never hear him mention Mayweather. You never hear when he mentions Mayweather, he talks about IQ. But when you talk about wanting to be the best, he never mentions Mayweather. Now let me break something down to y'all. And I want y'all to say this. Say it with y'all chest. And when y'all say it with y'all chest, tell me how does it sound. And sit back and analyze what y'all say, right? Mayweather beat 23 world champions, right? 23 world champions. Fought in 5 different weight divisions, but never became undisputed. Just try to fathom that and do the math. Try to fathom it and do the math. He beat 23 world champions, the most in boxing history. Fought in 5 different weight divisions, but never became undisputed. Just think about it. Just think about it for 1 second. Now I'm going to explain the reason why for that. What Mayweather did was the same thing that Canelo Alvarez is doing that y'all demonize him for. Whenever there's somebody dangerous in his weight class, he moves out that weight class, right? Mayweather had the opportunity to pick and choose what champion he wanted to fight. Because there's probably like only one fight in Mayweather's career where you could say that he wasn't the cash cow, and that was against Oscar De La Hoya. But he picked and choose, right, what champions he wanted to fight. Whenever there was a dangerous guy in Mayweather's weight class, he never took that risk. And that's exactly what Teddy Atlas is talking about. In order that what makes Terence Crawford great is that he took that risk because he wanted to find out how great he is and how great he can be. Mayweather was the opposite. He didn't want to find that out. He wanted to stat pad his resume. Hence to why he fought Conor McGregor to become 50-0. Hence to why he was fighting Berto. Hence to why he looked like that against Manny Pacquiao. He looks afraid of Manny Pacquiao when he was fighting Manny Pacquiao. It wasn't a boxing exhibition. It was, I do not want to get hit by this man. Mayweather don't want to take a risk. He didn't want to take a risk. So what he did was, if he see a guy that's dangerous, he moved up in weight. He make a guy move up in weight, right? And you fight all these different champions that was old, that was over the hill, that weren't the same no more, and stat padded his way to 23 world champions. And y'all don't even see that. And y'all don't even see that. Y'all don't see that Canelo Alvarez is doing the same thing that Mayweather is doing. Mayweather laid out the blueprint for Canelo, and Canelo's doing the same thing. Boo Boo Andre held that one belt for Canelo to be undisputed. I think it was at 160 or 154, don't quote me. And Canelo Alvarez moved up in weight. He does the same thing that Mayweather does. But y'all try to demonize Canelo Alvarez, and he got that same shit from Floyd Mayweather. So when guys like Blue Blood comes on his channel, well, Mayweather, he has 20, he beat the most champion in boxing history. Explain to the world what he did and how he did it. Explain to the world that he waited until a lot of these guys got old and then he fought them. Explain to the world why he didn't want to fight Winky Wright and Paul Williams. Explain to the world that he didn't want to fight these guys when they were in their prime. Explain to the world. Don't just 23 champions. Don't do that. Because he fought 23 champions, right? And he only knocked out 10 of them. 23 champions only knocked out 10 of them. He fought in 5 different weight classes. At one point, Mayweather was holding 5 belts at one time. So I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, it's because of the sanctioning fee or why he didn't want to become undisputed. No, because he couldn't. Because he would have to fight somebody that was dangerous. And that's why he didn't do it. Sanctioning fee doesn't make sense if undisputed is 4 belt, if you was holding 5 belt at once. It just doesn't make any sense. That is debunked. That is a lie. You don't realize anybody that becomes undisputed, Mayweather hate on them? Devin Haney, Terrence Crawford, anyway. And y'all cannot say I'm lying. He hates on them because they did something that makes him uncomfortable because he never did it. And that's why he's so insecure. Mayweather will always be insecure and he will never be satisfied with his boxing career. He would never be satisfied. He was just the ultimate opportunist. Look what he did. This man, right? This man fought a UFC fighter to become 50-0 because he was so afraid to fight a regular fighter to become 50-0. He didn't want to take a risk. Terrence Crawford is trying to go out, moving up in 3 weight divisions to fight an undisputed champion. Mayweather went out fighting a UFC fighter. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. There's no type of way that y'all sitting here and not trying to analyze this, bro. And not try to just accept that that's who he was. That's why they don't mention him when they talk about the guys that wanted to be the best. They don't mention him when they talk about guys that want to take risks. He want to take the little bit of risk. So when y'all compare him and Terrence Crawford, there is no comparison. Terrence Crawford got blackballed. He got blackballed from the PBC. And who was running the PBC? Mayweather and Al Heyman intertwined. Mayweather told the whole world that he did not want to make the Terrence Bud Crawford and the Errol Spence Jr. fight, bro. And that would have made Terrence Crawford undisputed. This man is a hater. And y'all don't see that. Y'all just fall in love with this man. I don't know what it is, like y'all brainwashed or something, or y'all can't have a brain for y'all own. Like, it's very weird when it comes to this man, bro. And I don't hate him. I just think there's a false narrative about this man that he's the greatest and there's nobody better than him. That's a lie. Terrence Crawford is better than Floyd Mayweather, bro. He has a better mentality than him. He's a better fighter than him. He's a better person than him. He's better than Floyd Mayweather. And y'all just don't want to admit it. Y'all can't talk about them 23 world champions if he never became undisputed. That shit is weird. It is very weird, bro. It is very weird. It is very weird for y'all could talk about a guy that fought in 5 weight classes and never became undisputed and fought 23 world champions. 23, bro. 23. Do the math. Do the math. Like I said, that's the reason why he hates on Inoue and he hates on Terrence Crawford and he hates on Devin Haney, because they did something that he couldn't fathom and did something that he wanted to do. That's why he tried to block Terrence Crawford, the Errol Spence Jr. fight, because he ain't want Terrence Crawford to become undisputed. Because he knew if Terrence Crawford fought Errol Spence Jr., he knew what was going to happen. And he knew as Terrence Crawford continues and he grows in his career, he's surpassing Floyd Mayweather. And that y'all don't want to see that happen, brother. But it's going to happen and y'all can't stop it. Because after this man move up and beat Tim Tszyu, hopefully he get Charlo, there is no comparison no more. It's over. It's over. It is over. Y'all can listen to dumbass blue belt all y'all want. You feel me? Because these niggas want approval from Mayweather. Y'all can listen to him all y'all want. But that 23 world champions was a lot of cherry picking. A lot of cherry picking them champions. It wasn't fighting the task at hand. But what do I know? Y'all see what I got for y'all though. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Share this video if y'all enjoyed this content. Hit that subscription button. And I'm out.